Are you tired of dirty tile grout in your annex or garage? Are you looking for a flooring solution that can handle the weight of cars, oils, and harsh cleaners without being affected or changing color?
Turning dreams into reality.
At Handesly, today we take you into the world of epoxy flooring. This material, which started in factories and airports, has now become a smart decorative choice in modern homes. We're not talking about ordinary paint, but about a chemical reaction that creates a solid resinous layer that bonds with the concrete and becomes part of it. But does epoxy become slippery when wet? Does its color fade under sunlight? And how do you distinguish between cheap commercial types and engineered systems that last 20 years? Today, we reveal the secrets of resin flooring for 2026. We'll talk about metallic epoxy, 3D layers, and why surface preparation, screed, is more important than the material itself. Get ready. Your floors are about to become a durable work of art. What is epoxy scientifically? The chemical bonding. At Handesly, epoxy is not just a top coat, but a system made of two parts, resin and hardener. When mixed, a chemical reaction called polymerization occurs, transforming the material from liquid to extremely solid within hours. Its key engineering advantage is mechanical bonding. Epoxy penetrates the pores of the concrete slab, making it impossible to peel off if applied correctly.
Also, epoxy is a non-porous material. This means any oil, acid, or water remains on the surface without being absorbed, making it the top choice for central kitchens and garages that require maximum cleanliness. Preparation, the secret contractors hide. At Handesly, we always say a successful floor is 80% preparation and 20% material. Concrete grinding. Epoxy cannot be applied over smooth or oil-contaminated concrete. The surface must be ground with diamond machines to open the pores and ensure penetration. Moisture testing. If concrete moisture exceeds 4%, it will cause blisters that separate the epoxy from the floor later. New concrete must cure for at least 28 days. Absolute cleanliness. Even a single dust particle can create an ugly bump in the final glass-like finish. Industrial vacuuming is essential. Types of epoxy and uses. Types and finishes. The choice depends on the function of the space. Flake system. The best option for garages in 2026. Colored flakes are broadcast over wet epoxy. They enhance appearance, hide imperfections, and most importantly, provide a textured, anti-slip surface when wet. Metallic epoxy, the aesthetic choice for annexes and offices. Metallic powders create marble-like or gemstone vein effects. Since it's hand-applied, every floor is unique. Clear coat epoxy, used to protect stained concrete or 3D floors with printed graphics underneath. Epoxy drawbacks and the UV challenge. UV resistance. Despite its strength, epoxy has weaknesses you should know at Handesly. Yellowing, chalking. Traditional epoxy is vulnerable to UV rays. In exposed outdoor areas, it can turn yellow and crack. The solution? Apply a top coat called aliphatic polyurethane, which resists sunlight and preserves gloss. Scratching. Epoxy is hard, but can be scratched by dragging sharp metal furniture. We recommend using protective pads under chair legs. Odor during application. Some types emit strong VOCs, requiring good ventilation and professional masks during installation. Once cured, it becomes completely safe. Epoxy versus tiles. Which is cheaper? Why do we prefer epoxy in open spaces? Seamless surface. At Handesly, joints are the enemy of cleanliness. Epoxy creates a continuous surface that's easy to wash with a hose and wipe quickly. Load resistance. Tiles may crack under heavy impacts or constant tire pressure. Epoxy is flexible enough to absorb shocks without cracking. Renovation. If you get bored of the color after 10 years, no demolition is needed. Just lightly sand and apply a new layer. 3D epoxy floors. Want to impress your guests? 3D epoxy is the answer. This system requires high-resolution images to avoid pixelation.
The image is applied over a perfectly leveled surface, then covered with a high-purity, self-leveling clear epoxy layer. It creates a visual depth that makes small spaces feel larger, perfect for bathrooms, home gyms, or kids' rooms with creative themes. Quality in epoxy is linked to thickness, microns. High-quality garage epoxy costs around $20 per square meter. You may find contractors offering half that price, but they use thin coatings that peel after the first use. Investing in thick, self-leveling epoxy, 2 to 3 millimeters, saves thousands in future maintenance and protects your concrete slab from moisture and deterioration. Remember, your floor is the foundation you stand on. Make it as strong as your determination and as beautiful as your taste. Epoxy isn't just a chemical, it's an engineered solution for cleanliness and durability in demanding spaces. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because in the next video, we'll discuss a critical safety topic: smart and safe fire suppression systems for homes, how to protect your family and property with invisible automatic solutions. Thank you for watching. Handesly. See you in the next video. Let's make your home smarter and more beautiful.
Turning dreams into reality.